All right.
How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So what's the plan then for today?
Today we're doing a mock test.
Okay, mock test.
Yes.
Why you want to do a mock test?
Well, last time we did a mock test, there were questionable driving.
Okay.
With some serious mistakes, minor mistakes.
Okay.
And I wanted to see is why I'm making those mistakes.
Okay.
So.
What kind of mistake?
Approaching the roundabouts too fast.
Okay.
Slowing down, checking my mirrors.
Okay.
More of it general driving, more independent driving.
Okay. Do we then work on that as well, yeah?
Yeah. But I would say the majority of it because I'm so used of someone like I need to learn how to speak to myself so that way I'm still speaking to someone.
Okay.
So that and I can drive. It's like I'm still using the same thing, but instead of speaking out loud, I'm speaking to myself so that I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
So yeah.
And those are the things that we worked on last time, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So, what's the reason why we're doing the mock test then? As well, apart from what you said.
Because next week's my test.
That's right. Feel excited, yeah?
Excited, nervous, scared.
Oh.
But.
What makes you feel scared?
Well, it's a test. You know, I've been driving good. I come from a far journey.
That's right.
Long journey.
That's right.
It's now time to take the big steps, driving by myself, be more independent.
That's it.
But I would say is same time I'm excited because I feel I'm very confident in myself.
Okay.
But at the same time I feel like, okay, just do as normal. Do driving, you know what you're doing. Yep. You've learned a far journey. You like if you don't make any mistakes, and of course you're gonna make mistakes, but try not to make mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's just think it's like normal driving. But instead of a driving instructor, you can have an examiner.
That's right.
So that's basically it.
Easy way to find that.
Easy way, yeah.
All right. So, got any questions before we start?
I'm gonna try to fix my approaching the roundabout, slowing down the majority of it.
Okay. You know how a mock test work?
I mean, yeah, I drive and I need to make sure I follow everything by the procedure.
That's it.
But
yeah.
I think that's really. And also, one thing I just need to tell is, but when I go to a lane that I need to go on, if I don't know it, I should not have guessed it and just drive and then turn back and do it again.
That's right.
Because I feel like that is going to be. Because I don't guess. You know, normally I know where I'm going.
Okay.
But if I start guessing now, I'm gonna make more mistakes than I should do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and if you do mistakes, what do?
So let's say if I need to go to a right, if I need to go straight ahead, but I'm in a right lane and I don't have enough time to go to my left lane, I'll do a U-turn, come back, and then go straight ahead.
That's right.
Because the majority of the reason I want to drive is because it's about bike safety.
Yeah. All right.
Right then.
Any questions before we go?
No, I think that's basically answered, really.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with sat nav. Yeah?
Okay.
20 minutes of that.
Yep.
And then we follow the sign for 20 minutes, yeah?
Okay.
And will be different routes that we're taking.
Mm-hmm.
And
just to let you know, I might not communicate as much as I do before.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. If you feel comfortable with that, it's no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
But
Please follow the road for 600 yards.
If I'm unsure of something, I will try to explain which direction I will go to, but I'll try not to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
When you're ready, let's start off.
Yeah, just wait a minute. Yeah, okay, cool.
To turn right and then leave the roundabout at the second exit. right in 200 yards onto A4313 and then leave the roundabout at the second exit. Now turn right and then leave the roundabout at the second exit.
If I'm nervous, I might just like start humming.
That's fine. No problem. No problem. When you're safe, can you wash the rear back window, please?
Yeah.
When you're safe, can you wash the back window, please?
Yeah.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit and continue to follow A4313.
With the water, yeah?
Oh, with water. That's not it. That's also not it. China. There you go.
Now turn left and continue to follow A4313. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit and continue to follow A4313 and then
When
leave
you're
the
safe,
roundabout at
you
the
can't
third
see the
exit.
back wiper.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit and then leave the roundabout at the third exit. Please leave the roundabout at the third exit onto A4259 and then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Now turn left onto A4259 and then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit and then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit and then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Now turn left. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the third exit. Now turn left. Please leave the roundabout at the fourth exit. Please follow the road for 1 mile. Please leave the roundabout at the fourth exit. Please leave the roundabout at the fourth exit. turn left.
I might need a little help in here, yeah.
Please leave the roundabout at the 4th exit.
So which lane?
It's that's where I got a bit confused.
Let's stay on the third.
Do I signal?
Third lane, yes.
That's where I got a bit confused about it.
So when you came from this way,
Yeah.
you were on the right, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna stay on the right.
Okay, yeah. So I was kind of max, so the third exit, so one. So this is, I'm gonna try and count my exits now.
You stay on the right, yeah?
Yeah.
So stay on the right, yeah.
Okay, so that's one.
Now when you're here, we stay inside, we're following it. We don't cross, we're
Okay.
following it, we're following it. Stay this way. This is where the problem was, yeah?
Okay, and then we go straight ahead. So that was
Now
issues
turn
because I was on the
That's
lane.
right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Please leave the roundabout at the 2nd exit. 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 Please leave the roundabout at the 1st exit and then immediately turn right. Please leave the roundabout at the 1st exit and then immediately turn right.
And now, that's the end of the sat now. Let's carry on straight ahead, yeah?
Just go
Now
straight.
turn right.
Next roundabout, turn left. Now let's follow this road ahead. Let's use this the white car for the parallel park.
Like, oh,
Okay.
like the
White mini.
okay.
Or let's use maybe this lane to the parallel park.
What?
Let's see what they're doing.
I think they are.
They're doing as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's use the other one.
Okay, yeah. But I can't. I can't because it's near to a junction, isn't it?
But there's enough space there, right? We should be okay. Yeah?
Yeah. Alright. Angle. We're on the curb.
All right?
Yep.
Happy?
Happy.
Okay. When you're safe, let's drive off.
Give you more space.
The roundabout, turn left. It's the first exit. Next roundabout, straight ahead. Next roundabout, turn right. It's the third exit. Is it 2 cars?
Sorry?
Is it 2 cars?
No, 1 car.
Okay. Let's raise 2 cars, yeah?
Okay. What did it on what? 2 cars to a junction. I would say that's about. I would say that's about 2 cars.
Okay. And when it's safe, let's drive off. On the runabout.
Yeah.
Turn right. It's a third exit.
Yeah. I got a bit confused with the yellow mark on the road.
Yeah, that's it. What is
Sorry?
that? What is that?
The yellow marker, there was a yellow mark on the road. I got
Okay.
confused. I thought it was similar to your white marking.
Okay.
That's why it was a bit cut into the lane.
Now let's follow Chinny Man. We're still following Chidi Manor, yeah?
Yeah.
And now, next road on the right.
So,
See where that green sign is?
yeah.
Just there on the right, yeah? And now let's follow the road ahead.
Yeah.
And now let's do a reverse park.
Reverse park. You go down and go back. Go back. Wait.
Yeah?
Yep.
Happy?
Yes.
You're in, yeah? Okay. When you're ready, let's drive off. End of the road, turn right.
Yep.
Now let's follow sign for M4.
What is that guy doing?
It's safe. Let's put some on the left, yeah?
It's safe.
Yeah.
I can't do it here. How do we plug in into it? There's a junction. Oh, wait. Far too often now. Go. Let's see. Okay.
Happy?
Let's see. I want to get a bit more close to code though. If I get too close, I'll get close to a car. I'm far off from the car. Yeah. That will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Relax. Yeah?
Okay.
So, how you feeling?
Not as bad as last time.
Okay.
Not as bad as last time. Last time it was more of a mess.
Okay. What happened last time compared to this time?
Last time my speed was far too fast. When I pushed in the roundabout, I was too quick. Couldn't control the car.
Yeah.
Nearly crashed into someone, or they crashed into us. Planning ahead was horrible.
That's right.
So yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go through this
Okay.
mock test today, yeah?
Yeah.
The speed.
Mhm.
You're going 33 on a 30.
Okay. Yeah, I realized that. That's why I let go of the gas immediately. Yeah.
Then, after that, you're going 40 on a 50.
Yes, I kind of realized that as well. I tried to press more gas into it, but as we were approaching a roundabout, I wanted to control the car.
Okay.
So I could have gone 50, but I would say one issue is my shoe. When I'm pressing the gas, I couldn't like press more, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So,
was anyone in front of you?
Sorry?
Was anyone in front of you?
With anyone in front of me?
Yeah.
Which one?
Was there any cars in front of you when you're going 40 and a 50?
No, it was
So
not.
you had a chance to go 50?
I could have, but
closer?
then I could have, but
Okay.
I would say when I was pressing gas, as I was always pressing 30 to 40 miles an hour, these shoes are horrible. I'm gonna be honest, these shoes are horrible.
Okay.
So me controlling the pedal is not the. I need to use my normal shoes to get control more.
Okay. So
So-
let's consider it on bringing the other shoes then.
Yes,
test,
no,
yeah?
I will bring the other shoes with me.
Yeah.
These shoes are work shoes. These are horrible. These are like non-slippy,
Oh, okay.
and that's why. But I don't want a normal, so that's why they have like special made for work purposes.
Okay.
But I couldn't bring 2 shoes with me at the time, so
Okay. So let's think about that, yeah?
yeah.
And then you're going 35 and a 30.
Yeah, I realized that I have it 2 or 3 times actually. Same thing.
Yeah?
With shoes. Is again with shoes.
Definitely bring in
Bringing out shoes,
the
yeah.
other ones, yeah?
Yeah.
And the center mirror.
Okay.
You checked a lot of times, most of the time,
Mhm.
but 4 times were missing.
4 times.
4 times.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're aware of why we're looking behind then, yeah?
Mhm.
What's the reason?
To see if any cars behind.
That's right.
Cyclists, pedestrians could be, but the major was cars.
That's right, yeah?
Okay. Where did I miss the checking the center mirror?
It's through the whole test.
Whole test. Okay.
The whole test.
Okay.
Different places, different areas.
Okay.
As you're approaching, yeah?
Yep.
Lane discipline.
Mhm.
How you feel with lane discipline?
Oh, lane discipline. I would say one time with the yellow line I was in, I saw myself going majority to the left lane, but when I had to turn right, I had to signal and change to the right lane. But I did check the blind spot to
Okay.
see if any cars coming.
How many times do you check front? Do you check shoulder check when you're going straight?
When I'm going straight.
Yeah. Sometimes you change your lane, so you are going straight. So you do check shoulder
That
check,
one I
right?
can't. That one I'm not unsure for that one time. So
When you're driving straight,
Yeah.
shoulder check to change lane. You're driving straight. So yes.
okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that one I can't really remember at the time.
How about when you don't have to change lane and you're going straight? Do you check like that? Do you check anyway? Yeah?
Yeah. Mhm.
So what happens to the steering wheel when you're checking and you don't have to change and you're going straight?
Oh, then I'm cutting to the different lane.
That's right. Did you feel like that?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the thing is that?
I would say so. Not check short check if there's unnecessary.
That's right. So
Okay.
this is where the problem is, yeah?
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
It brings you leading to problems.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's lane discipline.
Yes, sir.
Lane discipline as well. What happened to the needs roundabout?
What the one that where I had gave.
That's
So
right.
that one is I got a bit confused because because on the sign I was told me to do a third exit.
Okay.
I think I lost count of exit. I think I would say so. I would say when the second island I was counted as my first.
All right.
I think that's where I got a bit confused on.
Okay.
So when I went to stay in my third lane,
Okay.
and then I because it's third exit, so I'm clear from and then the other lane I was planning on going to the third exit, but
Okay.
I think I miscounted my islands, my
How about
exit.
when you came back? What happened when you came back second time?
The second time, when I realized I made the same mistake as last time, that I said, okay, you know what, I need help with that one.
Okay.
Um,
What made you feel like that?
because I can't like I got confused on what direction I need to go to on that one, but
Okay. Okay. So in that case, yeah, what we should have done if you're not sure where to go?
for sorry I didn't guess. Well, because if I guessed, if I was between the second and third lane, I stayed in the third lane because I didn't come to the second lane.
If you're on a test
Yeah.
and you're not sure where you're going,
Okay.
what do you do?
I continue to gym because I can't ask the examiner. Can I?
Yes, you can.
You can?
You can.
Okay.
You can ask them,
Yeah.
and they will tell you where direction
Okay.
to go to.
If I'm like very, very confused.
If you're not sure of the exit that they ask you to go, you can ask.
Okay.
They will tell you.
Mhm.
Yeah? Because what happens when you didn't ask?
Then I was going circles. I was going
That's
circles.
right. That's right. But what you did is you came out safe.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
But ideally, you don't want to miss twice.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
They will redirect you,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes you end up in places where never been.
Okay.
You know? And then it's complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what it is, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Position for the U-turn. That's the means roundabouts.
The U-turn. Yeah.
Yeah? Then it came twice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So on that roundabout, if you're going turning right, what lane is staying on? It's 3 lanes when you get to the roundabout.
So if it's 3 lanes, I'll be honest with you. When I was 3 lanes, I realized the first time I did it, I was cutting into the second lane, but after I told myself I need the 3rd lane.
That's right.
Because then I knew immediately I was trying to cut into, so I straight turned to my 3rd lane.
Okay. You feel like the middle and the right turns right, yeah?
I didn't have enough time to process that.
Okay. So what we'll do is we're gonna go back there.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure we're doing it.
Okay.
Because when you get to the roundabout, this roundabout coming from Starbucks, yeah?
Yeah.
So what you do is when you get there, it's 3 lanes.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay? So when you get there, the first lane goes straight and left.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Mhm.
Straight and left, yeah?
Straight left. Yeah.
The middle one goes straight, yeah? And right.
Okay.
The right one goes right and goes back again. U-turn. Make sense? Make sense?
So,
On the third one, the third one
yeah.
goes
Right on.
Right.
Right.
Yeah?
So and then the second one shouldn't go second and right. So that's why I should go with the second one.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
So the second one goes straight, finish on the right if you're going straight the roundabout, yeah?
Yeah.
And the third, and it goes right as well. Okay?
Yeah.
And the third lane,
Goes on the
Goes
right. Goes right on.
right, finish on the right, or U-turn going back. Makes sense. Yeah?
What I should have done is, I think at the time is I should have just kept on the right line, and then when I'm going back to the first place, I should have gone with the second line after that,
That's right.
instead of going all the way back.
That's it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And also, if you miss it, you can also do the roundabout.
Yeah.
Come back. Yeah?
That's what I was just, yeah.
Make sense? Cutting at mid roundabouts.
Cutting. Which one?
On the mids roundabouts. On the same roundabout, on the third one, remember you were going on the same place that you've been
Yeah.
the second time? And then when I was saying, is this middle? You went through across the lane, innit? And then you turn left to end up on the middle of the right lane. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
went across the lanes. In that case, what should have done before you even go? And
I should have signaled.
should signal, should check the mirrors, make
Okay.
sure you're safe.
Okay.
And then, but if you are past the line, is that safe?
No.
So in that case, what do you do?
I should plan ahead of which direction to go to.
In that case, you carry on
Okay. Okay.
because it's safe to carry on.
Yeah.
There was cars behind us. What would happen if it was a car coming out quick?
No question to us.
That's right. Yeah?
Mm.
So, speed and approach that you said as well, yeah?
Yeah.
It's quite hard. What's the speed that we said as you approach?
10, 15
10?
to 15.
That's right. What happens when you do that?
I can plan ahead. I can slow down. I can slow down.
Yeah?
So it's basically slow down, plan ahead.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to work on that too, right?
Yeah.
Observation. And you were moving when on the parallel path when there was a car coming. There was a car coming like van behind us. You see that?
No, actually, I did not. The one behind us?
There was a van that went past. It was a kind of dark silver or dark grey.
No, I did not see that
No?
one. No.
So, how come? What happened? Why didn't you see it?
I didn't check my mirrors, but I didn't check my sentiment.
Is it observation?
I would say it's observation.
How can you find out what's coming behind?
By checking my mirrors.
What mirrors?
Oh, sorry. Checking my centre mirror or blind spots.
Okay. How about surroundings? You think that would be better?
Surroundings like
Surroundings. A good scan around. You're scanning, like you're looking everywhere.
okay.
Like where you going,
Mhm.
so you find out.
Mhm.
You think that would make more sense?
I can give that a try. Yeah.
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 Okay. And also, you're hitting the curb. Do you see that?
What, this one?
You hit the curb on that parallel parking.
Oh
This
yeah,
one,
yeah. Because I was on the curb. Yeah.
You see that, yeah?
Yeah, I kind of realized that. Yeah.
Okay. So what can you do not to hit the mirror then? To hit the curb?
Check my mirrors.
That's it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
That happened twice. The whole process, the observation, one there was a van coming, hit the curb twice. Then you have to adjust to then go out, hit the curb again.
I hit the curb again.
Yeah, twice. Yeah?
Okay.
So you look at the mirror, you reverse. I watch you, yeah? You watch in the mirror, then you hit the curb, and then it stops. Twice. Yeah?
Okay.
Imagine if you was a pedestrian standing there, what would happen?
I would have hit him.
That's
I
right.
would have maybe injured a leg or a toe.
What's the benefit on the mirrors then?
To see what's on the pavement.
That's right. So let's try and use it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. When you pull on the right, what's the right checks to move off?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, it's check from right to left.
That's it.
Yeah.
What did you finish?
Sorry?
What did you finish when you start checking?
I checked my centre left
That's
and
right.
right. Yeah, I did one procedure on that one.
Yeah? And also, because of that, that's order, yeah? The right order, yeah? Because of that, there was a car coming as well. Did you see that?
No, actually I didn't.
When a car went past us. By the time the car went past us, you know what I mean? The observation. Yeah?
Yeah.
Reverse park. Observation. Sometimes you're going back. And when you're looking, you're moving. So when you're driving forward, what do you do?
I look.
What do you look?
I look my centre right now in my spot when I move off.
When you're driving straight, yeah? Do you look forward?
Yeah.
When you're reversing, what do you do?
I look behind.
That's it. Yeah?
Yeah.
And when you drove off, yeah? When you drove off from that car park, you remember the car park that we done?
Yeah.
When you were approaching the road, yeah, what side you were driving on? Remember?
Oh, when we were pushing the roundabout. Or when we had to do a third
That's
exit.
it.
Yeah.
After the car park.
Yeah, and then you told me to turn right, but then after I was in the right lane, but then after me switched to the left lane.
That's right. Why you in the right lane?
I got confused with myself.
Confused?
Yeah.
What made you confused?
Because you need to stay in the because the road I was on was the cars coming to the school.
Okay. But what made you go there?
I realized my mistake when I was on the right lane. I said, no, wait a minute, left lane needs to go to right side.
Okay. So it was a mistake, yeah?
It was a mistake.
So mistakes do happen, yeah?
Yeah.
What would happen if it was a car coming that way then?
Then I would crash into them.
That's
Or they'll
right.
crash into us.
That's right. That would be too late. Makes sense? What can you find out where you need to be then? How do you find
Looking
out?
ahead.
Looking ahead.
Planning
and
ahead.
That's it. And
Looking ahead, planning ahead.
think the marking will help.
Sorry?
The markings. Think that will help. The markings on the tarmac.
Yeah, that's why I realized I was on the
Yeah?
wrong side of the road.
Okay. Makes sense?
Yeah.
And just pointed to sign. There was an amber lights. When you got to the roundabout, you press more gas, innit? You went through. Yeah? That time you're looking at the mirrors.
When was this?
This was at the roundabouts.
Which roundabout?
I think was the roundabout can't remember if it's Meads roundabouts. I think it was Meads roundabouts.
Means,
Or
okay.
maybe my Bruce roundabouts.
Could be.
Maybe
No.
when we were turning right.
I don't remember the amber light because I don't remember there was an amber light and red light. That
You
one.
don't remember, yeah?
No, I don't remember that one.
It was the roundabouts. When you seen it, you press more gas. I don't know if you've seen it or not, yeah?
No, I did not see that one. No, I might have been probably more check on blockers and save gaps.
Okay. So, as you know, what happens when you pass and it's red?
Then the traffic that are waiting to pass are gonna crash into me.
That's right. Because the reason why I have to mark it is because when you pass it, that amber light has been there for a while.
Mm.
So now when you pass it, it's turning red.
Mm.
Now if they come in shooting out, now you're dead.
Yeah.
Now you're in trouble, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? There's stop sign. It didn't stop. The one behind you.
I didn't even see that one coming.
Didn't see it, yeah?
I didn't even see it. No.
Okay. How can you see it then on the next time? What do you do?
Looking at it. Early.
Okay, looking ahead. But when you look ahead, do you see it like that? Is it enough to look ahead? It's right behind you.
Okay.
That's where we turn left to come here.
Yeah.
Stop sign is right there.
I might have not noticed it.
Okay. So what we can do is we can go back so we can make sure you see it.
Yeah.
Make sure we press on that as well, yeah?
Okay.
And what's the color of the stop sign?
Red.
That's right. So it's very hard to miss. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe you had the sun in your eyes.
Could be.
Yeah? Pull on the left. This is the last one here.
Yep.
Pull on the left. Was not enough observation.
Mm.
When you reversed it, there was a car coming. It went past us and it was still going. And the reason why I have to mark it is because if you see it, it would have stopped, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it was still moving.
Damage I didn't see it.
Exactly. Yeah? So that's awareness, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you feeling with this test then? This time?
It's okay, I would say. From last time and this time, it's still mistakes, still still mistakes, still minors and serious mistakes. I get that.
Yeah?
But at least it's less than last time.
Yeah. How many serious you had last time then?
I think it was around 8. I think 8, maybe close to 10.
Okay.
I don't know. I think maybe more.
Okay.
How many serious are there?
7 last time.
7, yeah.
And there's 7 this time.
7, so yeah.
Yeah?
Trying to make less and less.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's definitely less minus.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But still, serious mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can practice on that.
Mhm.
Make sure that is happening
Yeah.
for Thursday, right?
Mhm.
On your test, yeah?
Yeah.
You got any questions for today?
Just improve. Just drive and improve. Yeah.
How can we improve that?
Just by practicing.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yep.
All right.
Will do.
So yeah, thank you for coming,
Thank you.
and I'll see you in the next one.
Will do. Thank
Yeah.
you.